All right, this is a new Stripo webinar, short series. I will try to keep it short in 10-15 minutes. My name is Alexei, and today we are going to consider the Stripo account from the perspective of a new user or invited member. Very basic stuff, very basic ideas, the general navigation through the Stripo account from top to bottom, left to right. Let's get started. Okay, very common request to support him is I've been invited as a team member and I cannot find my the needed project. What needs to be done here? So there is on the top left, you could click here and you will see your personal projects and the shared projects. So they are shared with you. So very simple. This is how you could do that. So when you within personal tab, personal projects, you utilize the subscription that is related to your personal account. If I've been invited into some other account, so I could switch here and see those projects as well, and just clicking, I will see all the data, all the information, and will be able to utilize all benefits of paid subscriptions. So this is where you can, this is where these can be done. Home tab here is some kind of a general statistic related to the Stripo account. So I could see what subscription I have, the billed annually or monthly. I can invite team member from here if I'm the owner of the account. And also here I see the general statistics. So how many export left or used and etc. etc. So now this statistic divided into available and used, as you can see here. So this is a very convenient approach to check if you're curious about some amount of certain features related to your subscription. Also from here, not only from home tab, generally, there is on the top right, you could see the help center. Very important button, chat is online. So this is the way how you can drop us a line. Usually the support team respond very quickly in 2 minutes, and then depend on the difficulty of your request. But usually the first response is very in a very timely manner. Also, you could notice the working hours here. And by clicking on certain tab, let's say this one, you can open the help center and then navigate to all collections and go through and check what help center can offer. Those articles are most updated, the most actual and true information you could find here. So this is a very good place to start, particularly if you are new to Stripo and you would like to dive deeper with the Stripo new editor. You can go here, come here, new editor questions, everything what you need to know about Stripo editor you will find here. So how to deal with basic blocks, how to drop elements, etc., etc. So this is a very good place to start. Okay, let me back to the account. Email messages is a good place when I need to create a new design. Let's say now this space is empty. Let me create my first Stripo template or email, let's say. So let's give it a name, test one. This is the way how I can get started the job from scratch. We're not going to consider the editor because this is a standalone topic. Our goal and task is just to consider the account. for this webinar. By the way, the link will be available on Stripo YouTube channel. You can send it to your new team members for quick onboarding and quick introduction. What is Stripo account about? Okay, also clicking on the new message here, I could click to pre-build. This is the big library of templates divided into different categories. As you can see here, also you can type a keyword, let's say travel, and we will see what templates there are. Okay, so let's say this one I would like to check and decide if I need it or not. I could click here, go to preview, and so basically check the desktop and mobile, or separately desktop and mobile. Then if this is the right choice for me, clicking on this icon, the system is creating the separate new copy, like new instance within my Stripo account. And if I will give it a name, just like this, test2, I will find this copy within my account. So this is the way you are free to use all those templates with any paid subscription starting from basic. You will be able to use all premium templates. And this library is a good place for inspiration as well. There is no restrictions or NDA or something. You can just use them as they are for your needs. Okay, and let's say, as you can see now, I see only email messages tab here. However, I could properly organize my work if needed. Let me open the template one more time and click on the top tool panel. Here you will see save as a new template. Let me do that. And I'm going to leave it. And you will see email messages tab here. And now there is new tab, templates, as you can see here. That means that here within templates, I can create some amount of blueprints. Some professional or seasoned experienced designer can create this library of templates and put them here, and later they may be reusable. And within email messages, now clicking here one more time, I see that my templates tab here now is enabled, and we will see all of them. Now I see only one because there is just one template, but I will see as many as I will create. And then when I need a new design, I could just click on it, and the system will create a new email message for me. So, and if I will do some editing job just like this, so just delete some stripes, some structures, modify them in some information, that actions will affect only these new design, this new email, without changing the template within the templates tab. So in this way, you may create some blueprints and have them as a reusable templates, and this will definitely may help you to speed up the creation process. By the way, I've showed you already the help center, and let me just briefly open it one more time. And let's say if I'm just a little bit lost here, I can just type any keyword, and let's say soon we will check what is project about. And let me just type this word, and I can see, oh, what is projects and how to use it. So by typing the keywords, you definitely may come across different reading materials. So what I'm trying to convey very briefly for this webinar, in the Stripo Help Center, you may find some interesting information. Okay, back to the Stripo account and modules. So modules, this tab is a brand new feature. It's like 2 months ago we released this functionality. Previously, modules were available only from the editor, so you was needed to open that editor. Then from here, you was able to get access to modules library. One more time, this is the standalone topic with a bunch of nuances we already covered in other webinars and articles. Just brief introduction. So that recently this tab is available. So I will see all my modules here. And this tab is very convenient for searching, updating, just checking. So I can open the editor and see only this module within the editor. This is good to know about these possibilities, and from here I can do some additional job. I could share the module or a copy to some other project or some other options available as well. Okay, let me show you email converted. This one is a very brand new feature just a few days ago. And what it is about. The point here that, let's say, when you export and send through Outlook, there is a specific type of file needed for that purpose, OFT, which is a very, or EML TPL, let's say, or this one. But OFT is a very commonly used type of export. And some amount of our customers, they have already their external code not created in Stripo, and they just need to convert the HTML into OFT. So the previous flow was to go to email messages, click here, then basic, then take my HTML, and this was the wrapper, let's say, where you can put your external code, external design. This is still the case. You're free to do this and follow this approach. And once I've uploaded the code, I do not need to do any editing job. I just need my OFT file. So I have to click here, then navigate to this tab here, and this one, and then from here export as OFT. Now we have this additional converter, and this is very exciting stuff, guys. So you could just do that in a much more, let's say, convenient approach. Okay, let me skip AI Hub and brand guidelines in data. So, and show you certain settings in the, so in this tab, settings, workspace, and specifically projects and groups. So groups are not mandatory at the moment. Let's say this was like a, and still are, like trees, you know, the way how you could organize your environment. The group, it's like a tree, and projects like branches, and email and templates, they are like leaves on those branches. But now group is not mandatory, and you can organize everything just using the notion of projects. The idea is very simple. So I could add new project, and in this way I can organize and separate my job between different clients. Let's say if you are an agency and you have a few big clients, you can create one project for one client, etc., etc. So we can separate and in this way streamline our workflow. Clicking on a certain project, I could customize settings, let's say in style options, there the place where I could add the brand palette, and there just what I'm showing. This is the same as the previous one. Okay, this one. Let's add another one, etc., etc. And let's add certain color as well. So, and if I made a mistake, I need to put them into a specific order. But I made a mistake. I'm a human. New feature, brand new feature. I could do just like this and replace and organize colors into the needed sequence. Also, it is a good place to add the custom fonts here, so I could manage fonts in general and also add new custom fonts. The very straightforward process. Please, you could find dedicated article in Stripo Help Center. Then personalization. This is exactly the right place to add merge tags. Let's say first name, second name. You could whether organize and add an entire list of custom tags, or if your system happen to be on the list of those, you could use the default values as well. Let's say like this. Localization is a good feature to know about if you need to translate your design into other languages. So this feature we already also covered in other webinars, but it is a powerful tool to know and to utilize, and the way how it is organized in Stripo, this is amazing stuff. Display conditions. The same as the personalization. This is the way to add a dynamic, let's say, logic. Conditions, this is like some kind of a code that will wrap up a certain element, let's say structure or stripe, and you could create entire library of those conditions here in the project settings. And then in the editor, opening any template or any email message that belong to the same specific project, I will see all those conditions. And in a convenient way, just clicking on a certain option, the system will do the job for you. So you don't need to export and then manually wrap the needed element. So Stripo will do that during the export. Okay, and there is some other tabs, but those that I've covered so far are essential probably to know about. And I guess that's it for today's webinar. Guys, if you have any questions or you need some additional information, please feel free to open the live chat or proceed with Stripo Help Center, and we will be happy to assist you further. Have a nice rest of your day. Let's keep in touch. Bye.